Today, we invite you to journey under the sea and explore a tale of love, sacrifice, and dreams, the story of the Little Mermaid. In the enchanting depths of the ocean, there was a magnificent underwater kingdom ruled by the Sea King. He had 7 daughters, the youngest of whom was the most beautiful of all, with skin as clear and delicate as a rose leaf, and eyes as blue as the deepest sea. But unlike her sisters, who were content with their life, the Little Mermaid Ariel yearned for the world above the waves. She listened with fascination to her grandmother's stories about ships, cities, and humans. Her greatest pleasure was her little garden, which she had planted with flowers in the shape of the sun and filled with human artifacts she had collected. On her 15th birthday, as was the tradition, she was allowed to rise to the surface. She saw a large ship with a handsome Prince Eric celebrating his birthday. She instantly fell in love with him. Suddenly, a violent storm struck, and the ship was wrecked. The Little Mermaid saved the prince from drowning and brought him to the shore near a temple. She kissed his forehead and swam back to the sea before a young woman from the temple found him. The prince, never having seen the mermaid, believed the temple girl had saved him. Ariel's longing for the prince and the human world grew stronger each day. Finally, in her desperation, she visited the dreaded sea witch, Ursula. The witch offered her a potion that would give her human legs in exchange for her beautiful voice. The witch warned her that walking on her new legs would feel like treading on sharp knives. Furthermore, she had to win the prince's true love's kiss. If she succeeded, she would gain a human soul. If she failed, she would dissolve into sea foam at dawn on the day after he married another. The Little Mermaid agreed. She drank the potion, and in excruciating pain, her tail split into 2 legs on the shore where the prince's castle stood. The prince found her, mesmerized by her beauty and grace, but saddened that she was mute. He took her to his castle, and they spent wonderful days together. The prince was fond of her, but he still yearned for the temple girl he believed had saved him. His parents arranged for him to marry a neighboring princess, who, to his surprise, was the temple girl. The prince, believing he had found his savior, agreed to the marriage. Ariel's heart was broken. Her sisters, in a last-ditch effort, brought her a magic dagger from the sea witch. If she killed the prince and let his blood drip on her feet, she would become a mermaid again. But she couldn't do it. At dawn, she threw herself into the sea, her body dissolving into foam. However, she did not cease to exist. She became a spirit of the air, a daughter of the air, who, by doing good deeds for 300 years, could earn an immortal soul.